Hi guys, Jackson here. Thanks for checking out this video. This is another movie review for the channel. I've only done a few, but if you enjoy movie reviews and you like this video, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below so that you can see new content that I post. And with that, let's get started. So today we're going to be talking about the new Hellboy movie. Oh, Hellboy. Where do I even begin? It's really bad. It's not good. So here's the thing. I went in with zero expectations. And, you know, I wasn't one of the people going, oh, well, if Ron Perlman isn't in it, then it's not going to be any good. Because I don't believe that at all. David Harbour, in fact, did great, but I'll get to that in a minute. But it didn't look good. Every trailer I saw, it looked like it could be a lot of fun. But it most certainly didn't look like a good movie. So I went in with very little expectations, and I even had a drink or two during the movie. It was one of those where you can order drinks during the film. And guys, it was so bad. It was even worse than I thought it would be. It felt like 8 different people sat down to write this movie, and they each wrote a different scene. And then in post-production, they were like, hey, we need to finish the movie. And everyone else was like, oh, yeah, great. Why don't we take our scenes and just put them together, and then we'll be done with the movie. Hey, that sounds like a good idea. Thanks, Jeff, for that recommendation. And then they did, and that's the Hellboy we got. None of the scenes line up or make any sense. There are several subplots that could have just been taken out of the movie entirely. It was not good. And even the action scenes were underwhelming, very underwhelming. Which, in comparison to the original Hellboy, I try not to do that too much. But in comparison to the original Hellboy, I mean, the action just wasn't fun to look at. And I thought it might be. There was what looked like it was going to be a pretty promising fight scene at the beginning of the film between Hellboy and this, like, vampire bat person thing. And in, like, 2 seconds, he killed him. And so it was like, okay, well, thanks. Mila Jovovich was wasted in this movie. She deserves better. And I'm not even a fan of, you know, her character in the Resident Evil movies. I think those movies are awful. But Mila Jovovich is not awful. And she deserved better than the role she got in this Hellboy movie. And for that matter, David Harbour deserves better. He did great. And I would love to have seen him in a Hellboy film that was just better than this one. But ultimately, this movie really just made me wish they had just done a third Hellboy with Ron Perlman. I mean, if they were going to do one at all, they should have just cracked down on it years ago, you know? But they didn't. This is the movie we got. The CGI was shoddy. The action was underwhelming. The entire finale felt contrived, rushed, choppy, and frankly, a bit stupid. And the runtime wasn't very long, but the movie was a real drag to get through. It was a haul. So I'm going to give Hellboy a solid D-. It's really bad, even not completely sober and going in with like little to no expectations. It still managed to be worse than I thought it was going to be. So anyway, that's my review for Hellboy. Like I said, hit the subscribe button below. I want to start doing older movies too. Not just new releases, but older, like B sci-fi films and just really cheesy horror films, action films. So feel free to, you know, shoot me a message, leave a comment down below. Tell me some movies you would like to hear me talk about. And if you want to talk movies, just hit me up and let's talk. Thanks, guys, and have a good day.